Hello, good morning. Assalamu alaikum. Um, I just wanted to say good morning to everybody, and I hope you're at peace with yourself, and I hope you have happiness. Uh, you can never find happiness without having peace of mind. I just wanted to say that. And another thing, leave that which makes you doubt for that which does not make you doubt, and you will find happiness. Don't let nobody steal your happiness. Because once you have happiness within your own mind, happiness is right around the corner. So just be patient with yourself. Understand that from one day to the next, it can be a struggle out there in this real world. Uh, I know a lot of things appear to be an illusion, and they are, but we're working to change that illusion and turn it into a reality for everybody, not just me, not just you, but everybody. I wish all people have the kind of understanding and knowledge that I have. And I also want to say, please don't break no laws just to come in, to come close to me. Uh, uh, if you have to break some family rules or whatever to come to me, I'm okay with that. But just be at peace with yourself, um, and you will find happiness. And happiness is a state of mind. It's not something that you can find in one book. You can find it in many books, and you won't find it in just one place. You'll find it in your whole life experiences. And I just want to say to the women out there that seem to be attracted to me or whatever for whatever reason, um, work on yourself first. Get yourself right. Um, it's a hell of a thing to try to invite a man into your life, and your life is a total wreck. Um, and there's no excuses for that. If your life ain't in order, uh, get it in order because that's all part of the whole attraction of being with another person. It doesn't matter what kind of relationship you're in. Uh, Gay, bisexual, whatever relationship, heterosexual relationship. It doesn't matter. But what matters is your own peace of mind and your happiness within your heart. That's what matters. And who gives a fuck about anybody else? I don't. I never have. I lived a full life. I'm not scared when I have to stand before Allah or God and explain to Him all the bad things that I did in my life because I was ignorant to a lot of things. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know that it was wrong. And reality is some things that are wrong are not wrong to you. They're wrong to other people around you because they're stuck in their own miserable lives and they don't have no happiness because they want to follow some book that tells them to live this way or do this or that. Theology is just another way of controlling you, and that's what they want to do. They want to divide us and conquer us. And once you're a conquered people, it's hard to get out of that type of situation because they will continually to manipulate, segregate, and control you. And that's what this whole world is all about. It's a big game, a game that a lot of people can know how to win at, but they don't follow the rules. And they might want to tell you that they do, but they don't. They find little loopholes and all kinds of shit nowadays, and that's how they have discovered their happiness. But it doesn't necessarily mean they broke any laws or anything doing it. But that's how a lot of people have achieved their happiness. But like I said, don't let nobody steal your peace of mind, because without your peace of mind, you'll never find happiness. Because happiness is a state of mind. It has nothing to do with material wealth, how much money you got. It wasn't like that when I was a kid, and it certainly isn't now. When I was a kid growing up, I grew up in a poor family. I had to find ways to spend my days when we weren't in school. I had to. I came up with all kinds of creative ways, and it didn't cost me a dime to have happiness throughout that day. Um, One time, when I was growing up, I was a little kid. All the kids in the neighborhood, I was like, man, let's collect all these car tires we see laying around in the neighborhood, and then we can take them and roll them down the alley and have a tire race. We did that all day. We did that for weeks and weeks, and we had a good old time, you know. And it's stuff like that brings joy to people's lives, you know. And it didn't cost me anything. It didn't cost any of us anything to do what I came up with, that idea, you know. Hey, let's collect all these tires in the neighborhood and have a tire race, you know. And we raced those tires down the alley till we got to the end where the garage was, and the tires sometimes hit the garage door, but the guy who was living there hardly ever came out of his house anyways. So it wasn't no big deal. We weren't breaking no laws, and we weren't in the street putting ourselves at risk of getting hit or ran over by a car, you know. So we played it safe. So I wanna say, to all you people, you know, if attraction is something that's only it can be only temporary. I mean, if that person isn't stable in their life. For instance, for me right now, I'm in rehab. I've been sober for about I've been sober off of alcohol for the last 4 years. July 4th was my fourth year. This past July 4th. But I relapsed on meth, and my memory was almost totally erased. I couldn't remember streets that I walked down. Hell, I couldn't even remember where I came from for about a week, and then finally I was like, oh, I know where I'm from. Shit, But believe me, the drugs and the addictive life out there in the streets, it ain't no fucking game. They're out there either to kill you or destroy whatever happiness and joy that you have in your life. It's not a game, you know. And I just want to say to people that are struggling with addictions, please, if you need help, seek help. Get the help that you need to straighten this mind out of yours, because your mind is a powerful, very powerful machine, you know. And it's not even a machine, it's not a robot or nothing. It's something that God blessed us with. God created us with a beautiful mind. When we were born, we were pure. When a baby's born, even the smell that they have on their body, it's pure. It's a beautiful thing. But along the way of our life, down the path of our life, we start reaching out and grabbing things that ain't no good for us. And a lot of people are struggling with that mentality because it's taught to us from an early age. If you want something, and for me, I cut sugar out of my diet. I don't like eating a lot of sugar. I like honey in my tea. Coffee, I like just plain black. You know, there's certain things you can do with your diet to control your addictive behaviors, whether you have a sexual addiction or a drug addiction or an alcohol addiction. There's things that you can do to curb your desires for certain things, and you just have to experiment. Benjamin Franklin, who was one of the founding fathers of the United States, he experimented on himself. In this one book I was reading, he even he would sleep for 4 hours, wake up for 4 hours, sleep for 4 hours, wake up for 4 hours. And he did this on a daily basis. He did a lot of different experimentations upon himself. That was for him to get to know himself. And it even says in Egypt in the pyramids to know thyself. Because once you know yourself and you become a master of yourself, you're no longer going to be a slave to anybody. And I just want everybody to understand that life can be a beautiful thing. You don't have to be stuck in a rut, or you don't have to be stuck in a situation that's not conducive to your happiness or whatever. Get out of that type of situation. And with that, I'm gonna let y'all go. But I want everybody to understand that life is a beautiful gift. Take advantage of it. Blaze your own path. Don't follow nobody. You don't have to follow nobody. Use your little up here. It can get you through a lot of things. And with that, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna let y'all go. But peace and happiness to everybody. I wish y'all the best. And whatever you do, don't break no laws to try to find your happiness, because your happiness don't cost you nothing. It don't cost nothing to find happiness. But you gotta have peace of mind first before you have anything else, because without it, it's like your right hand and your left hand. If you have peace of mind, you're gonna find happiness, because they're like your right and left hand. They go together. You know. And with that, I'm gonna let y'all go. Wish y'all the best. Uh, Peace. Salam alaikum.